Good morning, everyone. I hope the day finds you well. I'm making this video to go over again the information I put in a Facebook post today. The reason why I'm making the video is because I can spread the video out more, so the information can get further out there about this, which I think is a serious thing. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you've no doubt heard about that new virus that has come out of China, the Wuhan virus. But the technical name for it, and I'm just going to consult my post here, is the 2019 nCoV. The 2019, to break it down, means that's the year it was discovered. The N means novel. Now, I'm taking an educated guess that means because it's new. CO stands for corona, which is Latin for crown, because when you look at it under a microscope, that's what it looks like. And V, of course, stands for virus. Now, it is a coronavirus, and it is related to the SARS, which was severe acute respiratory syndrome related coronavirus, and the MERS, which is the Middle East respiratory syndrome related coronavirus. It's related to those, but it's genetically different. Now, human cases have been reported, and I think they confirmed the one in Australia. There was one in Washington yesterday. There was one in one of the Koreas. I can't remember which one. And I think Taiwan and Japan. Yes, Thailand. Did I say Thailand? Anyway, and here's the thing. I'm a science and a medical nerd, so even if I didn't work in healthcare, I'd still be all over this. So let me see now, further information. I have recommendations. Now, some people say to me, gee, you've become a germaphobe. And I said, no, well, in a way I have, but not a germaphobe the way, some people are when it's a thing with their mind that, it's like an obsessive compulsive thing. I say, no, I sort of have, but it has to do with my increased knowledge and my increased age. See, when one starts to get older, one's immune system isn't what it once was. And then you add to that, they've got all these new wonderful organisms that are bacteria specifically that are resistant to antibacterial drugs such as MRSA, which is methicillin resistant staph A, and then you've got VRE, which is vancomycin resistant, something I can't remember the rest of. On top of that, because of the climate change, the permafrost is melting, and they're finding new organisms up there all the time. And as we are now, did not live at the same time as those organisms. When we lived with them then, we probably had the immune system to handle it, but we may not now. So, and there's new things being discovered every day, such as this. And, I just knowing what I know and seeing what I've seen, and yeah, science fiction movies too, I'll admit, it's caused me to be more cautious now. Anyway, so I'm going to give you some recommendations that I've put here, which is something I've done videos on before. So, number one, avoid sick people at all costs, even to the point of refusing them entry to your home. You do have the right to do that. Secondly, if you or any of your family become ill, stay home. Because frankly, if I'm working in an office, I'd rather you stay home than possibly make me sick. And with me, I could potentially kill any patients I have. So I will stay home if I'm sick. Wash and sanitize your hands properly and frequently. Go to the CDC website. That's the Center for Disease Control. It is my go-to legitimate source for anything like this. And when you go there, there's a link actually on my Facebook post, but just go to the CDC, punch in hand washing, and they'll give you the proper way to do it. Okay. Oh yes, here. And when you are out and around, do not touch your face. Do not touch your face until you've had a chance to wash and sanitize your hands, because that is how these organisms gain entry, is through your eyes, your nose, and your mouth. Carry sanitizer spray that has at least 70% isopropyl alcohol in it, and you can either have a gel for your hands or to put on everything or spray. Let's see, sanitizing wipes for ease of use. Wipe down doorknobs, light switches, your car steering wheel, your cell phone, and many more things that I won't list here because I'm trying to keep it short. Oh, cell phones, did I say that? Get plenty of fresh air. The one reason why we tend to get more sick in the winter is because these viruses live longer in a drier environment. And when you're indoors, your indoor environment is dry. And also because it's colder, everyone huddles inside, there's closer proximity, so boom, it spreads like crazy. So get frequent fresh air, or on a day when it's not too cold, open your windows, air things out a little bit so you can get that stale air exchanged. Let's see, just a second. Oh, there's more, but I'm trying to be brief. And yeah, as much of a medical nerd and a science nerd as I am, I do try to back up what I say because the science has changed so much since I was a kid, the knowledge that we have. So as I said, if you go to the CDC, the Center for Disease Control website, there's a situation summary page. If you punch in the Wuhan virus, it'll take you to a situation summary page. There's a link, it'll take you there. And it'll give you information, and then it'll also give you information on how to protect yourself. So, yeah, so once this is done, yeah, I'm going to spread this all over when I get a chance later to edit it and just the end pieces. And yeah, now I've got to head off to job 2. So stay healthy, stay safe, protect yourself and those around you. Make sure you're up to date on your flu vaccine, unless you have a reason, medically valid reason why you can't. Unfortunately for this, there's nothing right now. Ooh, final recommendation. There's a movie out there called Contagion. No, it wasn't the Dustin Hoffman one. This is the Morgan Freeman one. And Contagion, to me, was the closest to reality. It's about a disease that comes out from China and how the CDC works to backtrack, to try to find out where it came from, where it started, try to make a vaccine. It even includes a part where there's one of those charlatans who claims this extract works, but it is a good movie. I do recommend it because it gives you tips, especially about the not touching your face. And I think that's about it. So take care. Yeah, and be mindful. And yeah, I hope you're healthy. Thanks.